Democracies are there until they are not. No form of government lasts forever. Only arrogance would cause us to believe that the United States is somehow immune to pressures for authoritarianism, and that its current form of government somehow can endure indefinitely. The events of late 2020 and early 2021 caused many Americans to realize how fragile our democracy is and how easily we could have lost it. What if Republican election officials or legislators in Georgia and Michigan and Pennsylvania had given those states electoral votes to Donald Trump despite Joe Biden winning the popular vote there? Or what if Mike Pence, as vice president, had ruled to make Trump the winner, as John Eastman proposed and as Trump urged? The core feature of democracy, that elections decide who holds power, would have ended in the United States after 233 years. But the threat to democracy was not just about the attempted coup. If just 42,921 votes had changed in Arizona, Georgia, and Wisconsin, Donald Trump would have been re-elected president, even though he lost the popular election by almost 7 million votes. The Republicans then would have controlled the evenly divided Senate as well. If the losing political party controlled the government yet again, it would have been impossible to regard the United States as still a democracy in any meaningful sense. On January 6, 2021, the first armed insurrection in American history took place at the U.S. Capitol. It is tempting to write it off as an aberration caused by a demagogic president, but that people stormed the Capitol armed with weapons must be seen as a symptom of a deeper disquiet and threat to democracy. Likewise, that 70% of Republican voters continue to believe that the election was stolen, without a shred of evidence to support that belief, is a sign that something is really wrong. After January 6, the majority of Americans heaved a collective sigh of relief, and the media was filled with self-congratulations about how the guardrails of democracy had held. But I fear that this emotion has caused us to overlook the real threats to democracy that have developed over the last half-century. The existential danger to democracy remains, even after Trump left the White House. Signs abound that democracy is in grave danger. For one, Americans' confidence in the institutions of government is at an all-time low. The Pew Research Institute, which has been tracking public trust in government since 1958, found that it has gone from a high watermark of 77% in 1964 to our contemporary 20%. In a poll in September 2023, only 4% of those surveyed said that the American political system works well. This dramatic decline should be of concern. The president's approval ratings consistently hover in the low 30s. Congress's approval rating is 18, and that may be 18 people, not 18%. The Supreme Court has its lowest approval ratings in history. A Gallup poll revealed that only 25% of the American people expressed confidence in the Supreme Court.